What's up, everybody? Josh here, Gems Hobbies. Doing the speedrun challenge, that MFO1X Tamaya, and we are going to install the RadioLink CL9030. It was like $27 on Amazon. We're running a RadioLink radio wherever I put it. I'll have to grab it here in a second. Oh, I see it over there. And we've been using this ISDT 70 amp up to this point. We had a 13 turn motor in here, and it did not like the gearing we had. We tried another ESC, an off-brand name, and it caught on fire. If you watch our channel, you'll see that. So that didn't go very well. So we are going to try this 90 amp ESC with our 13 turn motor. We're eventually going to end up with another ESC, an old school racing ESC that somebody's going to let us use for the last leg of this build. This is Misty's Beetle. It is brushed right now. We tried with a 12 turn dynamite motor. We got 45 out of it with the gearing, but I have two motors sitting here that we're going to try, and then a third motor on the way. I have the Speedworks Monster Mash, my old motor out of my original Blackfoot. But that's not today. This is the Apex 13 turn motor. We did it before, and we got 45 out of it with a 26 tooth gear. And it's got more in it. I know it does, the way it's ran. It didn't even get hot when we ran that run. So we tried to up the gearing, and then that's when the fire happened. So today we're gonna swap out for the 13 turn motor. Looks like this camera keeps trying to auto focus on me. So that's pretty special. I'm going to switch to the camera that can see what we're working on. If you hear stuff outside, it is my son and his friends playing on four-wheelers. They're hanging out for last night and today. So his friends are, son's always here. Those are 26s. I kind of wanted to try 27, 28. So with the ISDT, the one we just took out, it would, when you'd hit the throttle, it would go into voltage defaults, limp mode, whatever you want to call it. It was pulling too many amps for that 70 amp ESC. The 1060 just kind of went into limp mode. So this is a 28 tooth we're going to try. And just Misty's having fun with it. I don't want her to be afraid of it, creep up on speed too fast. So we've been slowly moving up motors and gears. And she's driving better and better every time. I know this looks backwards, but when you're using ludicrous gearing, as Bryce from Jack O Trades termed it, you put it this way and you're engaging the back half of, literally had it setting right here. And I moved it for some reason. These are all my spare gears now. But this gear right here, normally it touches there, and we're trying to get it to touch there to change your gear ratio. I had to burn up one sitting here. Oh, here it is. This is a better representation. So we're trying to engage this half of the gear, not this half. So flipping the pinion that way, we get it to where it grabs. I have found that a 26th is like the absolute minimum gearing you can run with the stock plastic murder plate. Otherwise, it doesn't mesh very well. And then 27 is tight inside the case unless you are creative with your clearancing. All right, that seems engaged. That gives it a little bit of play. That feels pretty good. And kind of really can't see anything. You have a tiny view hole. Let me switch cameras. So you have that tiny view hole there. And what I do is I look for it to have the tiniest bit of play in it. It's hard to do one-handed. It's wiggling a tiny, tiny bit. Not much. All right. So here's our new ESC RadioLink. I'm going to set it on here and then wait to plug anything in because it has directions and it has 4 pin options. I think Bill, Poor Boys RC, is using this ESC, and I think Al or AI tone, Al tone. Can't tell. It's seems super nice. He's using one, I believe, too. So just dual locking this on here. And let's dig into our directions to see what we're supposed to be doing. So here's the 4 pins, jumpers. What do other directions say? Hopefully they're in English at some point. Yes. Some light on this subject. Overview. Says it can go up to 18 volts. I'm using a lithium battery. Please insert jumper cap 3. So we have to, I'm going to start there. I'm going to insert our jumper cap and the number 3 right there. Motor output. Connector is used to connect the brush motor. At the same time, the rating working voltage for the connected motor must meet the supply range of the ESC. Haven't got the supply power range, but our jumper cap is in number 3 now. Right there. Switch introduction. Control switch. Switch is used to working state. Output voltage at 5.5 or 7.5. Jumper cap. The jumper cap is used to select the operating mode, type of power input, and output. Details later. Let's tell them what the status lights are. Peak current is 100 amps. Constant is 90. Low voltage on 2S is 6.5. We're only using 2X. Comes with an XT60. Motor limit. Brush motor limit with 380, 540, 550, 560, 570. Doesn't say an amperage. Connect the signal wire. Connect the receiver, connect to the motor. Connect the battery. Power output. Can't be over 8.7. Under is 6.0. Motor output. No greater than 30,000 RPMs with the lithium. Well, this one is basically that. Signal input. Okay. Throttle calibration. All right. So we're already to throttle calibration. I'm going to grab my radio, which is right over here. Racing mode. I'm going to look at the jumper caps. So ESC has 4 jumper caps. You have to restart it every time. Battery type. Lithium, you insert it to 3. EEC is number 4. And then in racing mode, there's climbing, racing, normal, and brake. So in racing mode, it only has brake, no reverse. I don't think we want that. I think we want brake mode. So jumper cap 1 in. All right, still going to go grab the radio in 1 second. So we have a jumper in 1 and 3 because Misty still wants to use reverse. All right, grabbing radio. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, I'm back. For you, that was probably only a split second. For me, it was not much longer. So we got our RadioLink RC6GS. I have been using it on my speed runs because it has great range, easy to use the menus. I wish it had a button to go into the menu. Other than that, where you got to hit the 2 buttons to go to the menu. Easy to use. All right, so this has an on-off switch that we can put right here on the side. Should clip right into the case. If I can see it. There we go. Easy on-off switch, everything's plugged in. All right. Okay. It already was in the on position. Let's do throttle calibration. Connect the ESC motor battery receiver, bind the receiver. Turn on the transmitter, keep all other devices powered off. Go full throttle and turn it on. All right, so full throttle. Motor beeps twice. After 2 beeps, go to brake. 2 more beeps. Then let go. And it should be calibrated. All right. That's reverse on these motors. So we're just going to switch the motor wires. Every ESC is a little different with their motor wires. Okay. All right, that is forward. I'm going to put this tire on, and hopefully we can give it a couple throttle blips and it doesn't shut off. Because that's what we ran into. Even here on the desk, if I give it throttle, it shuts off. Ooh, this might be the ticket. All right. It is installed. That was super, super easy. So we will follow up with, I'm going to switch cameras. All right. We're going to follow up with a run on this car, hopefully soon. And that will be part 2 of this video, but that was part 1 to install it. Well, maybe I'll just wait to do the run and put it all in together. That's probably what I'll do. So this is Josh, Gems Hobbies. This is Misty's Beetle, the RadioLink CL930 on Amazon. We're going to give it a shot. That's far better than anything we've done so far. Again, here. The other one didn't do that. It just shut off. No heat really in it. All right, everybody. Wish us luck. We'll see you on the next one. And I hope this explains this ESC, and maybe some of you that are still in brushed that don't have something yet, want to try something like this. We'll find out. I'll get you a run here soon. All right, everybody. Stay safe. Let's go fast together. And we'll see you soon.
All right. 2S5200 Pitbull, 3 wires. This is Misty's brush car, and I have a video waiting to drop because this will be our first test with the RadioLink CL9030. Misty's new ESC. She got the last one on fire. Jericho, if you can turn that on after I set it to her car. All right. Did you get it? All right, drive it forward, Misty. Yep, cool. Can't do 300 runs because it might build some heat, so try and get one good one in. You gonna go that way first and bring it back?
Right.
Or you want to go that way and bring it towards us? Is it driving straight? Seems to be.
Left.
Left a tiny bit. Alright. That should be close to good to turn him around. Put it in the middle of the road, then bring it back to us. Nothing's coming. You're good. Go. Was that full throttle?
Yeah, but I can't.
Let out. Let out. Reverse a little bit. Brake, brake, brake.
I'm pushing all the way forward.
Okay. It doesn't have a huge brake. It's not like it was.
I can't see.
No. I can't drive it. This is a challenge. You just held it full throttle and sent it out into the field.
I did not. I'm not even pushing the button, and it was going.
You did. Try and steer it. Throttle. Give it any gas. Okay. It might have went into some kind of motor shut off. I'm gonna shut it off. Read in the car. Stop. Read. 44.
RX low power.
It's off. Yeah, just shut that off. Ooh!
I thought I smelled burnt.
It's hot. It's hot, hot. It's not shutting off. Ugh. I've turned the switch off like 3 times.
I had it full throttle, like 4 to 5.
The motor's barely warm, but this thing's hot, hot.
What's hot?
All right, you can stop it, buddy. It's not a record break.
Hey everybody, hope you made it through the video. Final thoughts on this. We burned it up, but we got another one. I'm going to use one again, but probably not for a speed run. I think our gearing was the issue. Other than that, it worked really well. It was easy to set up, as you see in the video. That was from start to finish, installing it and figuring out reading the directions while recording, which takes a little bit longer. So really liking it. It still did 44 mile an hour before it melted. It sucks it took off into the field, but probably our fault. Too much gear, too much heat. Probably use it for like on-road fun stuff, less gearing, stuff like that. So honestly, really liking RadioLink products. Love this radio. It great signal. So I would recommend this. Just don't try and run it in a speed run, too much gear with a lot of motor. So see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.